Hello world, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I'm your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you, my friend, are in the right place. I am so excited about this video, as I say in every episode, because in this video we are speaking about personal and spiritual development. And the topic of this episode is how to feel excited about the things in your life again. Let's get straight into the video. Oh baby, listen, I know you know what I mean when I say how to feel excited for the things in your life again. Whether that is about your relationship, okay? Whether that is about your spirituality, about meditation, yoga, working out, eating healthy, okay? Something in your business, at your job, your kids. You know what I mean? Like any area of your life. See, here's the thing what happens. We go along our journey, and as we're along our journey, there are things that we experience along our journey that takes us in many different directions. And so sometimes we'll go and we're going into a different direction and we're experiencing different things. And here's the thing, we'll get out of alignment with something that we once had a desire with. And then after we have been on that way for so long and it doesn't feel good to us, then we start to beat ourselves up. We like, what the hell is happening right now? I want to get back to how I felt about this before. I want to feel that joy and that harmony for this again. And if you're in that space, it's nothing wrong with that. And I definitely agree with where I understand where you are. And so this video is for you. But first, let me just touch on this a bit deeper. There are many reasons why we lose the juice for things in our life that we once had that excitement and zest and juice for. And they are down to reasons such as like your ego, just the natural cycles of the psyche changing, influences, both external and internal. So the things that you will see externally in your reality might influence that. And also your internalness, like the thoughts that you are thinking and memories that you keep banking on. You will be thinking of certain memories and continue to activate this vibration while you're thinking of these memories. And then your choices start to align with that vibration, which is basically in contradiction to what you want for yourself right now. So it's many reasons why, but that's not what we're going to focus on. Because the thing is, even when you lose that juice, this is where we go wrong. You don't focus on all the reasons why you lost it. We don't need to know that. You know the reason why you lost this juice, right? You know that. Like sometimes, for example, let's say you were working out, all right? You were working out and you were training your body and you was all good with that. And then all of a sudden, after like a month and a half, you just haven't been, and your body is feeling fatigued, and you're feeling stressed, and you're feeling heavy, and you're feeling tired, right? And you're like, what is going on with me? You already know what you have done to get to that space. You already know it was because you was eating the food you weren't supposed to be eating. You already know you weren't getting the proper rest. You know, because you didn't have 4 weekends in a row, probably out with friends, staying up all night, which was preventing you from having your schedule be on point the next day so you can make it to the gym with energy. You already know that. You don't need to go back and be like, oh, look, I need to just really highlight the reason why. No. All you need to do now is look forward. Why do you need to get back in alignment with this? Now, looking forward, what is your why? That's what you got to get in alignment with. That is the key here. Why? So first, when you start to reiterate your why, okay, get realigned with your why of something. So you're like, why do I want this? Because when we get out of alignment with something, we lose sense of our why. okay? And we try to pack it all in with the hows and the whats. Like, how do I, how? And it's not getting you there because you're missing one key element, which is your why. So once you realize why you want to get back to that space, it is easier for you to get back to that space because you'll start to realize all the good reasons why you were doing it from the beginning. So for example, let's take fitness again. Why do I want this? Because I want energy. Because I want flow. I want to feel good in my body. I want to feel at ease. I'm tired of this back pain. I want to move slowly in my dance class. I want my yoga to be a bit more intense. I want to, do these yoga poses with more success. That is why. I want to sweat. I love looking in the mirror and seeing my abs. I love that. That is why. I love how I feel when I'm climbing, climbing the Stairmaster, or when I'm hiking. Or I love how I feel when I'm playing with my kids and I can just keep going and I just have that energy. That is your why, right? So once you reiterate your why, then it goes to, now, this is different from going back and saying, where did I go wrong? Now you clear up what is taking up space that don't serve that why, right? So it's like, okay, so what don't serve this why that is now present in my life, right? Staying out till 4 o'clock in the morning 3 times out of this week. Nope, that is not going to get me to the gym or get me on my workout early in the morning when I wake up. Bam. Drinking more alcohol than water, or not drinking water at all. That is what I need to eliminate. I need to clear this up. I need to drink some water, okay? All of these things. So what is it that you are now doing that is not serving you, that you need to purge? So then you think about that. And but here's the other part. When you start to perceive something differently in your life, okay? Start to perceive something differently in your life, in a higher light, from a different angle, you can get that juice for it. Because sometimes you might know your why. And you might not be having all these bad habits or things internally that you need to purge. You just lost juice for it because it just got stale. And you need to look at it from a different lens. Maybe you need to step back from something. You might need to step back from it and give it a break and go on a journey. For example, I remember I was talking to a friend and we were on the phone just like talking about life, chit-chatting how we do. And she brought up this analogy of the garden. Like, when one part of your garden, right, one part of it is bad. Let's say you're growing all these different crops and you got 8 crops that you are growing. And let's just say all these crops are your physical body, your career business, you got your fitness and nutrition, you got your spirituality, environment, your relationships, you know what I'm saying, personal development. Let's say that is your garden, right? And you're the gardener. But let's say at the moment, your relationships, that crop over there is just so bad at the moment. So instead of you sitting over there trying to do all you can and you're neglecting the rest of the garden, you go over there, you nurture it the best way you can in this moment. You give it the right nutrients that it needs. You put it in the sunlight. You probably change the soil, and then you let it go and you attend to the rest of the garden. Because here's the thing, when you attend to the rest of the garden, you're forgetting that the energy of the rest of the garden is adding to the energy of that part of the garden that is actually dying. That's why you ever see, for example, you have plants when they are around other plants that are thriving. If you have a plant that is not thriving, but they're around the plants that are thriving, they start to thrive because they are around plants that's thriving. It's just like us with people. When we are not thriving and we get in the company of certain people who are thriving, we start to thrive. Ideas start to flow and nourish. So if you're having an area of your life where it feels stale, there's no juice flowing, it is best that you go and you attend to the other parts of your garden. That doesn't mean completely neglect it. Still nurture it, right? Give it what it needs. Feed it. Change the soil. Put it in the sunlight. Feed your idea, okay? Feed your idea. Write about it. Journal about it, okay? Put it in the sunlight. Write some affirmations around it. Put a crystal on it. Nurture it, okay? Nurture it. Think of it in a space of light. How the sun is beautiful. Think of it as in a space of love and light. I had this experience with coaching and all other things before, when I was just like, I'm done. I want to quit. I don't know. This is not it. When it came time for me to film, I didn't feel like filming. Come time to write on a book, I don't feel like writing on a book. Coaching, none of that. I was like, what is going on with me? So I had to step back. I had to journal about it, affirm it, reiterate my why, then let it go for a while and focused on other things like dancing. Like my dancing. I was over in my dancing more, but I still was showing up in my coaching business. I still was showing up in my coaching business, right? I still was doing certain things, meditating and visualizing my coaching business and looking at certain videos. And also my other peers do the same thing that I do. They will say things and I learn from them. They'll be like, oh my gosh, like, oh, I love that. Like, oh, that's amazing. Like, oh, I miss this. And the feeling will start to actually come back. And now I'm over here and I'm like, I just can't wait to film. I can't wait to write. I can't wait to edit. Like, I can't wait to do a lot of stuff. And I have a whole list of things to do. And I wish that for you too. I wish that for you, and it is possible for you. So you have to rock the idea for a little bit, right? But here's the biggest thing. If you lost juice for something, sometimes you just need to pluck away the golden hairs. I read this in Women Who Run with the Wolves book. If you're a woman if you're a woman watching or listening to this video, I highly recommend that book if you have not read it. It changed the game for me. Also, if you're a man, actually, it changed the game for me. You will learn a lot from this book. Just put yourself, when she says woman, put yourself in the shoes of a man, because we all deal with the same things on a energetic and psychological level. So, for example, in this story called The Three Golden Hairs, it was like when the woman was tired and she had an idea that was stale and it just wasn't flowing, she just plucked a few golden hairs. Meaning you need to drop some stuff in your life at the moment. It's the same thing. It's more in alignment with the garden analogy, right? You need to drop some things. Just some stuff right now just need to be left alone. You just need to have a break with them. Like, that doesn't mean you need to let them go. Just have a break with them and literally align with what is calling your soul mostly. You're not a bad person, or it doesn't make you unsuccessful or not successful if you are not always up to par doing certain things on the schedule all the time. Things are perfect how you plan them. Remember, you are not in control. We are not in control. Life is the dancer and we are the dance. We are the dance. And life is the dancer, okay? We're just the dance. Life is the dancer. So life is moving us around how we want to be moved around. And we forget that we put our desires out into the universe. And the way she takes them and make them manifest is not the way that we expect in our mind. So you could be dealing with something and it's getting stale in your life, and the universe is like, well, you asked for certain desires and I have to move this out the way for now or forever. And that goes to my last point, which is you can't have an attachment to none of these things on this planet, right? Your purpose, your external purpose will change from time to time externally, but your inner purpose will always remain the same. Your inner purpose is to just be present with whatever you are doing at that moment. Right now, I'm filming, and that's my only purpose right now, nothing else. This is my purpose. Talking to you right now, filming is my purpose. And then the next thing that I do is my purpose. And the next thing I do is my purpose. Looking at my phone for whatever I need to look at my phone for is the purpose. It's about being fully present with one and being one with whatever you are doing. That is your purpose. So my thing is, your external purpose will change from time to time. So when you ask for new things and new desires and new experiences, you must understand that some things externally are going to move around and shake up in your life. You have to prepare for the changes, right? There's going to be changes when you ask for something like, oh, I want more abundance. I want better relationships. I want harmonious friends. I want to manifest my husband or my wife. You know what I mean? I want more money. I want to open up this business. I want to publish this book. I want to take these trips. There are going to be things that's in your life that's going to move around to make those desires come in. The universe is going to say, what is it that's not serving him or her right now? And actually move that around. So just know that there is nothing wrong. But try. You won't get it wrong, right? Try. Say, look, let me go within. Let me journal first, okay? Let me journal. And then from me journaling, let me see if by journaling and writing about this, can this bring the spark back? And then let me let it go, but still nurture it. Let me see if it brings the spark back. And then, but here's the biggest thing, meditate. That's why we always recommend meditation here at Mecca Mastery TV, because it's so crucial, because the answers are not in me. I'm only the guidance for you, okay? You can lead a man to the fountain, but you can't make him drink. I can only lead you to your fountain. The answers are within you. So when you close your eyes and you get into that space, and you need to meditate. So if you're watching this video, you know this was for you, and this is a message for you, and it's resonating with you, because you wouldn't have fallen in alignment with it, or bumped up to it if it wasn't for you. So I hope you take this message to actually dive deeper into yourself, to look deeper into yourself, and I wish that for you. I know you will get to where you need to be. Remember, the pudding and the magic is in the journey, not the destination. And with that being said, I hope you love this video and that you share this with somebody that you care about. Also, I have one-on-one coaching available. One-on-one coaching available. If you're in a space in your life where you're trying to get from A to Z and you don't know how to get there, trying to transform, you need a plan, you want to release these energies, I will help you with that. You can click the link in my description box below to book your discovery call today. Also, email me at meccabookings@gmail.com if you have any questions, and just to send me advice about, videos, or if you have any topics that you would like me to speak on. And if you're in a space of your life right now where you want to remove things that don't serve you energetically in your aura and your space, and heal yourself internally, I highly recommend my 21-day healing plan. This 21-day healing plan is so phenomenal. I actually been doing it myself. Every time I get off track, I just get right back in alignment with what I created in that 21-day healing plan. For more information and to purchase yours, you can just click the link in the description box below. 21-day healing plan. And I hope you love this video, as I said, and you, my friend, you go out into this world, you kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. I'm sending my love, my light, my energy, peace, tranquility, gratitude, and good ass vibes your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode with peace and love. See you.